There are certain people out there that are addicted to stress because they say, I work in best when it's chaos. When I tell people, or when I ask people, hey, what environment do you like to work? Well, I'm a firefighter. I go in all the time and I fix things. And I take a step back and say, why is it always on fire? Are we reactive instead of proactive? Do we think because we're firefighting, we can put a Band-Aid on it and move to something else without any kind of accountability or long-term strategy? So if you're amongst your team and you're like, well, what describes you? Well, I'm a firefighter. Okay, unless you're a real firefighter, you need to find out how not to be that job. That's how you grow. The main difference between managers and leaders is being proactive, leader, reactive, manager, firefighter. And you do that by talking amongst yourselves as a team, whether your team is 1, whether your team is 10, whether your team is 50, talk about your opportunities. This is very similar than sports when you are situational awareness, right? You got a runner on second, the ball hits a right field. Where does that right fielder throw? Does he throw to second base? Does he throw to first base as the cutoff man? Does he throw all the way home? You have to know that while the ball is in the air. So if it's a very stressful situation, you have to know where everybody is because that's your freaking job. Your job is not to be, oh my God, what are we going to do? I'm going to be a firefighter. Your job is to be calm and say, here's where I need you. Here's where I need you. Here's where I need you. And magically everything works out. So if you find yourself addicted to stress and you are lollygagging, waiting for the last minute, that's a you problem. We have to learn as a group, as a collective, of you watching the videos and you becoming a better leader, you are going to watch being proactive versus reactive. Think ahead of everybody else. That's what separates the leaders from the managers. You get to decide. Choose wisely.